Hi everyone, welcome to my presentation for the yes side, whether should hydrofracking be permitted by Ian Kaloma Sunigo. Overview of the issue. Hydraulic fracturing, or fracking as it's commonly known, is just one small method of the broader process of the unconventional development of oil and natural gas. Fracking is a proven drilling technology used for extracting oil, natural gas, geothermal energy, or water from deep underground. Fracking has been safely used in the United States since 1947. More than 1.7 million U.S. wells have been completed using the fracking process, producing more than 7 billion barrels of oil and 600 trillion cubic feet of natural gas. People who support hydrofracking, they say it is a great way of elevating our country in being able to collect resources for our own country and making it cheaper and not depending on other countries having to ship oil here, which would rise the cost. People who do not support hydrofracking has been destroying our natural environments, affecting habitats for wildlife, and also been a threat to future human health. So why is it important? Hydrofracking unlocks American abundant natural resources. Fracking has also created millions of American jobs. It also reduces energy prices. It brings cleaner air by significantly reducing US greenhouse gas emissions to 25-year lows. It's a great way in strengthening our national security, and it transforms the United States into a global energy superhouse. How does it impact business? Well, lowering energy prices, fracking has increased production of oil and natural gas in the US, which has led to lower energy prices for consumers and businesses. Higher employment. Hydrofracking has also created high-paying jobs in the oil and natural gas industry. Competitive advantage. Fracking has been given American manufacturers a competitive advantage, making them heavily supplied in the market of oil in many of the industries, supplying hundreds of job markets, industries in the construction, automotive and natural gas, culinary, and much more. Impact society. Well, fracking has led to heightened concerns about its impact on the environment and human health. The process creates vast amounts of wastewater, emits greenhouse gases such as methane, releases toxic air pollutants, and generates noise. Studies have shown these gas and oil operations can lead to loss of animal and plant habitats, species decline, migratory disruptions, and land degradations. They have also been associated with human health risk. Studies have reported associations between residential proximity to these operations and increased adverse pregnancy outcome, cancer incidence, hospitalization, and asthma. Some fracking-related operations have been located near resource communities, worsening their cumulative burden of environmental and social injustices. What are the ethical dilemmas? Health choices. Fracking has been criticized to causing health disruptions to all ages. Culture sensitivity. Cultures may see different views on the role fracking has helped the world or also hurt the world. Consumer autonomy. If leaders don't want to do hydrofracking, it could oppose more harsh procedures like burning coal and other fossil fuels which release far more worse toxic chemicals. Various ethical frameworks presented in class pertain to the issue. Utilitarianism. Has hydrofracking overall impact been responsible for making the economy run more efficient? Price reduction makes all people happy, in which hydrofracking does significantly reduce price on all industries containing to natural gas and oil. Environmental ethics focused on nature. How has fracking helped the human environment and possibilities of hurting other species' environment? Social contact theory. Do all world leaders agree on the movement of fracking, which would determine the future of younger generations, making the world a safe place for years to come? Stakeholders theory. Would fracking determine better outcomes for the children to live on planet Earth in its still healthy place? The two sides of the issue. Should hydrofracking be permitted? Let's first discuss the yes side. On the yes side, fracking has created many jobs, reduced energy prices, increased national security, extracting natural gases from shale rock, which is cleaner than burning fossil fuel. It's a great alternative to coal, and it makes America less dependent on unstable countries for oil and natural gas. On the no side, severe environmental impacts can happen from hydrofracking. Water contamination, toxic air pollution. Hydrofracking also requires millions of gallons of water wasted in not using it for human supply. And also climate change. Climate change has been on the rise year after year, and hydrofracking could also impact on our future in the world today. Yes to hydrofracking. Economic benefits. The benefits include a 6% increase in average income driven by rises in wages. On the cost side, fracking reduces the typical household quality of life by about $1,000 to $1,600 annually, excluding the increase in household income. Access to unconventional resources. The main advantage is fracking is that it enables to access to unconventional high carbon deposits, which until a few years ago could not be extracted. This makes it possible now to access gas and oil in countries, territories that until now depended on other countries to generate hydrocarbons. Technically, environments means that it is now possible to detect these unconventional hydrocarbons and optimize their extraction quickly and easy, leading to lower prices. It's the cleanest burning fossil fuel. Hydrofracking is by far the cleanest burning fossil fuel and releases the least amount of carbon emissions into the air, compared to other fossil fuels, coal and oil. We see this situation happening a lot in many of our states. Many cars are going from gas to electric, solar powers instead of gas to reduce energy for better outcomes. On somebody else's opinion, Donald Trump, who supports hydrofracking. In 2019, the Council of Economic Advisers estimated that fracking and other innovations had reduced energy prices and saved Americans $203 billion per year, or $2,500 each year for a family of four. The Trump administration has increased exports of American liquefied natural gas, also known as LNG. LNG exports are reducing the trade deficit by $10 billion each year and are on pace to reduce the trade deficit by $30 billion per year by the year of 2030. Our nation's air quality has also improved by 77% over the last 50 years, including 7% under President Trump back in 2019. In 2019, the United States had the largest absolute decline in energy-related CO2 emissions of any country in the world. Now, as the new president-elect for 47th president, I have no doubts that Donald Trump will continue to support hydrofracking for his next 4 years as president. We must realize, as citizens of the world and citizens of the United States, it's our job to make sure our Earth is in well taken care of for future generations to come. We must realize how hydrofracking will benefit our world, reducing inflation prices for our economy, making it easier for all classes, from the low class to high class, to afford prices, especially in our state in Hawaii, where we see many of prices in the grocery, housing, expenses all rising. Develop millions of jobs. We will have more jobs that has good high pay. Build a better United States economy. Makes US more independent in providing resources for their own people. This would help the US become more independent because they would not have to rely on other countries such as China, Japan, Mexico, etc. And the main thing, housing. Housing is very important for everybody as we see the rise of homeless in all states of our country. It's important that everyone has a fair shot in having their own home and making it affordable for them to live. Thank you everyone for viewing my presentation on whether or not hydrofracking should be permitted. I wish you all the best in the future, and I hope you learned something from my presentation as why hydrofracking is very important for not just our world, but our country. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.